I wanted to share a vision that Jesus gave me the other morning when I was waking up. It was a really interesting vision. So basically, this is what happened, what I saw. And it was really interesting because Jesus showed me this in like an instant. I just saw it all. Like I saw it all. So I had to write it down because I've been having some dreams that Jesus has been giving me, and I've been forgetting them. And Jesus really showed me that I need to write down everything that He shows me, everything that He teaches me, or anything that's really significant from Him. I need to write it down so I don't forget. But anyway, so what I basically saw was so in a vehicle, to like turn up the air conditioning or turn down the air conditioning, you have like a little dial. And it has like notches where you can go like either to hotter or either to colder. So basically, I saw myself, my spiritual state, as like a little knob like that, like a little, um, I mean, I don't even really know what to call it, but like a little meter like that, or like a little dial, like that. I saw myself as that, like spiritually. And what Jesus showed me was that, I don't know if it's like this in your car, but in my car, it's like every notch there's like 4 notches on either side to go hotter or colder. And basically, what Jesus showed me was that every choice that we make to either go hotter or colder is either going to take us to Him or further from Him. Like, basically, He showed it to me in my spiritual state, and He was one side and the world was one side. And Jesus was basically, He showed me each notch. Like on the worldly side, on the cold side, it was like me just like getting back into the world. And He was just showing me how all the decisions you make will lead eventually to you going back into the world. If you continue to follow your flesh and go into that, and you keep dialing the notch to cold, you will eventually be cold, you'll be hardened. And then He showed me the other side of the dial, or whatever you want to call it, praying and me fasting and me being obedient to Him. And He just showed me how that, like each notch, obviously I would be closer to Him. And I know this sounds kind of weird, but that's the best way that I can explain it. And I didn't even see like a dial or like a notch or anything, like the air conditioning thing that I'm explaining to you. I didn't actually see that. I saw that in the spiritual, in like a spiritual state, which it's really hard to describe it. It was like a meter, like a hot and cold meter. And Jesus was just like, He showed me in like a second, like each different progression, how each, like every choice that you make, you progressively are going either towards Him or you're going towards the world. And the another thing that He revealed to me with it is that it's always our choice. That's another thing that I really understood when I had the vision, when I like saw that. Jesus really showed me that it's always our choice. If you want to go back into the world, the decisions that you make will take you there. If you make decisions that are worldly, if you make decisions that you know that are not going to be leading you to Jesus, you're going to get further and further and further away from Him. And likewise, if you seek after Jesus, if you pray, you talk to Him, you fast, or you just spend time with Him, or you're trying to get close to Him, you will get closer to Him. You will draw nearer to Him, and He will draw nearer to you. But He showed me it's at any point. Like, we always control that dial. We control that, we're the ones who are in control of it. Jesus gives us free will. He will never force us to be hot, and He will never force us to be cold. We always have the choice on which way we want to go. And it was a really big encouragement. And I feel like I should just encourage anybody that if you have been like feeling like you're getting far from Jesus, don't continue to turn the dial towards cold, towards the world. Turn the dial back towards Jesus. Start doing everything that you know that he wants you to do. Start asking him to help you, or to just, like uplift your spirit, or to help you with whatever you're going through. Draw near to him and he will draw near to you. So I hope this video encourages you. Just go and work everything out with Jesus. We're all in this fight together, all my brothers and sisters. We're all in the same fight. So I hope this video just encourages you. Just go to Jesus, and he loves you. He wants us all to be hot. He doesn't want us to be cold. He doesn't want us to be lukewarm. He wants us to be hot and on fire for him. So just go to him and ask him, to just fill your heart, and just whatever he wants from you, that he would teach you it or speak it to you or whatever. Just go to him for everything. If you don't, let's say you don't even have any desire to, you have like this much, you're hanging on like by this much to even talk to him or be right with him, go to him and just tell him, like, I feel how you feel. Just be honest with him, and he understands it. He can see it. Just ask him to light that fire in your heart again, and to put the desire and the thirst for righteousness and him into your heart, and he will. You have to dial that, you have to turn your dial back to him. That's the only way I can explain it. So Jesus bless you.